Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, April the 20th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. All right. Looks like we got some good ones here. Some easy ones to do. That's pretty good. Now, I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way there, if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which is greatly appreciated. All right, let's take a look here. There is some stuff we can do right here in our camp. Build defense, appliance, or crafting items in a workshop or camp 3. So we can go ahead, we can go and claim any old workshop on the map, or we could just build a defense, appliance, or crafting items right here at our camp. Let's go ahead and do that. It all depends on how long you've been playing the game and what you know for items. Let's go ahead here. Okay, let's go down here to defense. We get this barbed wire fence here. I like to kind of choose stuff that doesn't cost a lot of resources, okay? Let's build that there. Let's go crafting. Let's craft this bad boy. Now, you don't have to craft one of each. You can craft the same thing 3 times if you so wish. All right. Yeah, let's do another one just to show you. There we go. For the defense, appliance, or crafting items in a workshop or camp 3 for 3. Now, I know a lot of people like to wait to add to the camp when this particular daily or weekly pops up. Now, you can do that. Nothing's stopping you, but you don't have to. So I just usually end up scrapping that stuff myself. You do get a little bit of it back, but if you could choose to play whatever way you want to play. All right, what's next here? Well, this one here, mod a weapon 1. So you hear me talk about all the time. Get this one at least a couple times a month. So when you pick up a weapon and you scrap it, you will learn mods for that weapon. Okay, or we can buy mods from vendors at train stations or buy mods from other player vendors. And sometimes we will get mods in terms of a paint off of a previous scoreboard, like if you're a returning player, okay? And even on the current season pass, there'll be some mods in terms of paint for specific weapons, okay? And a way you can kind of look to see what paint you know for what weapon, you go to the atomic shop here, and once it loads in, you go down here to skins, and not only weapons but armor. Okay, when you go down here, now I've been playing for quite a while, but if you're a returning player, this will be very important. So it'll show you what weapon you have that goes with what paint. Okay, and I highly recommend, because this particular daily comes up as a weekly, sometimes at least a couple times a week, and sometimes several times a month, okay? And even if you have a weapon day to day, or have a weapon just in your stash box that you know what paint for, and it's just easy score, because when you change the paint, you're modding a weapon and you're only using oil, okay? And that's just to give you a good example. And let's take a look at the current season, season 16 season pass. So this particular thing right here for the cold shoulder is considered a paint. Okay, so they even offer this stuff in your season pass system and on previous scoreboards. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to our weapons workbench here. If I can remember where I put it. There we go. And what you do is you go modify. Now, of course, this lever action that I have right here, I do know what paint for. Now, there's nothing stopping you from switching up a different mod. Okay, but as you can see, if I put a different mod on that I've learned over the years, it's going to require several resources, okay? And sometimes, let's just face it, if you don't have Fallout First, you don't have a scrap box normally, basically you might be out of certain resources, okay? So I always kind of go for the paints for these particular daily and weekly challenges. So let's slide this over where the paint section is. Now watch what happens when I go default appearance. That's not going to cost us anything. Not going to cost us anything at all. Let's go ahead and go default appearance. Look at that. Model weapon 1 for 1 done. See how easy that is? Let's go back to the hunting lever action because I like the look of it. There we go. And it's just as easy as that, guys. Again, you don't have to do that if you don't know a paint for a weapon, but even if you don't use a day-to-day weapon that you know a paint for, just have a paint in your stash box. Like I have many weapons I kind of store in here. Most of them will have different paints on them, so that's just something you can get easy score for. Okay, what's next here? That's pretty much all we can do in our camp here for now. Let's go ahead, hack a Terminal 1. So I have several videos that I have made out there. Some of them are a little bit older, so the audio is a little rough, but they're still valid today. So what I like to kind of show for these daily, weekly challenges is a terminal that is 0 requirement. And what that means is it's more so geared towards the newer folk who might not have the perk cards, okay? And if we go under our Pip-Boy for a second, right, so lockpick will be under perception. Intelligence, this is where you'll have your hacking skills. And as you can see, I don't have any perk cards equipped. I have them down here, but I don't have them equipped. But what I do have is I have a legendary perk card. It's called Master Infiltrator. It's only a 2-star, but it works out quite well for me. Auto unlock skill 1 terminals and locks, +3 lockpick and hacking skills. Now, once when you get to level 50 and you have legendary perk cards, you can decide to do what you want to do. There's many good legendary cards up there, but Master Infiltrator is a huge time saver. And just walk up to most locks and just unlock them because it's auto unlock, and you'll see that here in a second. All right, so the one we're going to take a look at here today is fairly close to where my camp is at right now. It is at the Landview Lighthouse. It's in a very easy area, so let's pop over here. Okay, Landview Lighthouse right here, and there are going to be a few weakened ghouls around, but again, they're fairly easy, and we'll just take care of them. That rad roach up there. There's a couple ghouls around. You can choose to kind of sneak by them if you so wish, or you can choose to take care of them. There's another ghoul around, should be around here, but that's okay. We want to go inside this lighthouse owner's house here. I'm going to go right in upstairs. There's going to be a rad roach up here. He's going to make himself known here in a second. There we go. Okay. And so here's our terminal here. And as we go up to see there, requirement skill 0. So what that means is you don't need to have, if let's say you're brand new to the game, you don't have hacking under intelligence, you don't have any perk cards for hacking. This is why I show the level 0 required. That means you don't need to have a perk card equipped. You can just try your luck and try to unlock it, okay? And this is, see how it says auto unlock for me? That is the Master Infiltrator kicking in. And we're going to auto unlock it right now. See that? Just like that. Hack a terminal 1 for 1. It is that easy. Seriously. And we got a little bobblehead lock picking right there. That is a good spawn point for that guy. Pick up that typewriter while we're here. And that scalpel. What's next here, Jim? Let's take a look here, buds. Let's go ahead. Kill a Blood Eagle 10. So again, we've had this one the last couple of days. Again, if you're unaware, when you look at the map, the Blood Eagles will be known by these particular icons here on the map. Okay. Now we're looking for 10 of them. Now sometimes you will have to fast travel or kind of move around, because most of these little areas will have like 5 to 6, so you will have to move around areas. But some good spots where you'll find a good amount of Blood Eagles at one spot is the kill box. Right up here, the crosshair. Where we at here? Roland's Labor Camp. It's a good spot as well. And right over here we have Crimson Prospect. So where we're going to go here today. Yeah, let's pop up here to the crosshair. Might as well stick to the foresty kind of region. There'll be about 5 or 6 just on the outside alone. And then we'll be able to go inside the little den there, the little abandoned mine area. Let's lock and load here, Jim. And one thing good about this particular daily challenge is it's not real specific, right? We can just use any weapon. We can kill them any old which way and such. So just an FYI there. Burp. Good times. Good times in the wasteland. As you can see, this is a fairly easy area. Just in case you guys didn't know, this is a spawn point for some different types of power armor. Usually it is T45 that does spawn here, but that's pretty good. Helmet, left leg, and left arm. The fusion core is near dead though, but just an FYI there. But the good about Blood Eagles, they always have good stuff on them. Always have good stuff. Alright, so there's 5. What we're going to do is we're going to go right inside the little den here. Little Rob's hideout. So this used to be called the abandoned mine, or the something like that. When this first came out in December 5th, 2023 update, I did a little video on this, and there were some Blood Eagles and some mole miners in here. So let's go ahead and we're going to go inside. If you do one of the new quests that we get, that you can start at White Spring Refuge. I made a video on that as well, and it takes you to this little mine here, and it's pretty cool. All right, so hopefully we'll be able to get the other 5 here. Again, there's some mole miners here. We want to take care of them because we don't want them to kill the Blood Eagles on us, because that could happen. All right, let's go this way. Let's go ahead. We're going to disarm some of these can chimes here. Pretty quiet in here, actually. Pretty quiet. Maybe these Blood Eagles aren't here. Oh.
I really should.
Here we go. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up that missile. Why are you doing that for, Jim? This person just walked right by and didn't even see me because I'm cloaked. Oh. There we go. Kill Blood Eagle 10 for 10, as you can see. We get our 10 Blood Eagles here. We were never be able to do that here because it was just the outside before December 5th, 2023 update. So it was just the 5 or 6 that was outside. We were never able to come in here because it's this area is fairly new to the game. Just an FYI for the returning folk. Little Rob was up here during that little quest if you want to check that out. And little Rob is no longer there. Great spot for some plasma pistols too. If you didn't know, these guys have plasma pistols on them, so they're a good source of those type of weapons if you're looking for one. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Pretty successful here. What's next here, Jim? Cripple of Mirelurk's limb 2. Okay, great stuff. So Mirelurks, we will find Mirelurks in a few places. One of the best spots is right here at Ohio River Adventures. Okay. We will find Mirelurks in around this area up here. Toxic dried lake bed. This is where I'm going to take you here right now. We will find some Mirelurks right in this region up here as well. All right. Now you will come across an older video of mine. It's right here in Summersville. When you spawn here, there's a house on the right-hand side, and this house and this little part of the river was polluted, polluted with Mirelurks. No longer. There's going to be about 4 or 5 ghouls there in that house and stuff. So that has been changed. Was changed probably about 8 or 9 months ago. So just an FYI. Where I'm going to take you here for this particular daily is right here at the Toxic Dried Lake Bed. Let's go ahead and do that. There's a few different types of Mirelurks. There's the Mirelurk Hunter. There's the Razor Claw. There's the Mirelurk Queen. Okay. Now, this particular daily here is asking for us to cripple a Mirelurk's limb. Okay. So a limb can be head, torso, arms, and legs. So basically, you just got to shoot at the thing. Okay. Now, I prefer either ballistic weapons, like, 44, 45, 5.56, 308, etc., 10 millimeter. The plasma caster works well. Bow and arrow works well. And shotguns with the Enforcer perk card, that works extremely well when you go and cripple. Okay. I'm just using this 45 ammo lever action. Alright, so let's get our sneak on here. Now, you can free aim if you so wish. If you are trying to cripple, I like to kind of use VATS. You'll see me use VATS a lot. And there'll be a perk card that helps me out with that. It's under Perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. This allows us to move our VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. So this perk card is very useful to have. So let's use this guy here. Let's go for the right arm here. Okay, we got our cripple. Now these guys are a little tanky at times, so the face up the close face there. Why aren't you doing damage, Con? Look at that. It's a cute guy. He's a cute little fella. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to grab this Mirelurk meat while we're here. Get down to this guy here. Now this area is good for at least 6 Mirelurks in this area. And you can just start here where we spawned in and right down there by that cafe. You can't go inside the cafe, but there'll be 2 just kind of walking around that cafe. Okay, just an FYI. Okay, good stuff. What's next? Eat a cooked meal 10. Perfect. That's perfect. So we do have some meat on us, and we do have the Mirelurk steamer at our camp. And what we're going to do is we're going to go after some vegetables just so I can kind of show you guys something. Let's go up here to the Cobbleton farm. We're going to harvest some corn here. You can make all meat, you can make all vegetables, you can make a mixture, whatever you want to do, as long as it's a cooked meal, okay? Now, I do want to add, I always kind of add little stuff in as we go. If you are, oh, let's take care of this guy. If you are legitimately looking for vegetables, there's a perk card that will help you out, and it'll be under Perception. It's called Green Thumb. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora. Okay, so instead of 1 corn, you get 2 corn. Instead of 1 razor grain, 2 razor grain, etc., etc. So herbivore, if you're a herbivore, Green Thumb definitely must have. Even if you're a carnivore like myself, it's a good card to have in your back pocket, like down here. Okay, if you don't have it equipped like myself, I always have it equipped because I do mostly daily weekly challenges. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hopefully be able to pick some corn here. You can see it being added there. Good stuff. All right, so we got some corn. We don't need a whole lot of it. So let's head back to our camp here. All right, good stuff. Oh, jeepers. What are you guys doing to my collector there? Huh? Wow. Wow, guys. I kind of thought these guys were coming. This iBot was up here earlier, like before I started, the iBot disappeared. But before I started the video, and I kind of thought there's no way that he's alone. Not a chance. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got here. Alright, we do have some Mirelurk stuff here that we can cook up. We got some corn. And one thing good about when you pick up meat and you pick up corn, you automatically learn a recipe. So the vast majority of dailies and weeklies that we do does not require recipes we have to buy or find. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But the vast majority of them are recipes that we automatically learn just by picking up the meat or just by harvesting the crop, okay? Or vegetation. So FYI on that, okay? Let's go ahead here. I think I'm going to need some boiled water. Let's get some boiled water. Let's get some dirty water here out of this fountain. Just going to spam it a little bit. I don't think I have enough boiled water to make the corn soup. Okay. Here's our cooking station. Let's go ahead. We're going to boil some water. So again, 2 dirty water to make 1 boiled water. That's enough, Jim. All right, let's back out. Okay, let's make some food here. Let's go ahead. We get some corn soup here. So again, corn soup, a simple recipe you will automatically learn by picking up corn. All right, let's craft a few of them here. We'll just craft 5 of them. It's fine. Okay. Same thing, cooked soft shell meat. You automatically learn by picking up soft shell Mirelurk meat. Okay, another simple recipe. Let's go ahead and craft that bad boy. All right, so that gives you a couple examples here. Now, we have this Mirelurk steamer. So we had this one maybe a few months ago. And I'm going to tell you something. If you see it for sale in the Atomic Shop, and I think it's going to be on sale in the Atomic Shop here very soon. Actually, let's go to that real quick here. You know, in the Atomic Shop, right over here, usually we get a newer item down here. And it'll be way down here at the special free special offers area. And like for today, for example, it is this abandoned mine kit. It's only for 23 hours, so it's a limited time special. So I believe it's either tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday. But there will be this Mirelurk steamer on sale. And I highly recommend, this is where you'll find it. And I highly, yeah, thanks, bud. And this Mirelurk steamer, it's worth its weight in gold. And the reason why is because it is a camp resource. So while you play the game, it will automatically collect cooked food. So let's go to it. So you see there, smoked Mirelurk fillets, Mirelurk jerky, cooked soft shell meat, roasted Mirelurk meat. So it automatically collects it, but it cooks it at the same time. It is a huge time saver. And even if you are a herbivore, okay, and Mirelurk doesn't, do anything for you, just for doing daily, weekly challenges, it's worth its weight in gold. And we're being attacked again. Listen, stop it. Goodness. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab the stuff out of here. And I have it locked just because mainly just so people don't take from it there. So because when I want to do the daily, weekly challenges, I want to be able to have it available for it there kind of thing. So, yeah, so let's go ahead. We have our food on us. And as you can see, I'm going to show you my stats here. As you can see, I am a carnivore. Okay. And what we're going to do for the daily challenge is we have to eat a cooked meal. Okay. Let's go to our items here. And let's go ahead. Where's our corn soup here? It might be down in the food section. Let's check. Okay, so there's our corn soup. We just crafted here. I must have had some on me from before. Let's go ahead. We're going to eat this corn soup. So a corn soup is considered a herbivore vegetarian meal, and it is counting. Okay, I just kind of want to show you this because I was told, but once upon a time ago that it didn't count, but it does count. Okay, so just an FYI. Okay, and let's go to the news section. So we have this smoked Mirelurk fillet that we got out of our Mirelurk steamer. Okay, we have this Mirelurk. Actually, no, that's the Mirelurk meat. It must be on the food section. Okay, so Mirelurk jerky. This is from the Mirelurk steamer. All right, see how that counts. Keep going here. Roasted Mirelurk meat that we got from the Mirelurk steamer. Okay. I think there's one more. Could be wrong. Anywho, you guys cooked soft shell meat. There we go. We did cook some soft shell meat at our cooking station, but most of this cooked soft shell meat we got from the Mirelurk steamer. So again, highly recommend that Mirelurk steamer. It doesn't matter if you're a vegetarian or a carnivore or whatever. It will count towards your daily, weekly challenges, and it's a huge, huge time saver because it just collects it and it just cooks it all at the same time. I can't stress it enough. If you see this in the Atomic Shop in the next couple of days, buy it. It's worth it, especially if you do daily, weekly challenges to get that sweet, sweet score for tickets and such. I think we're done. Let's take a look here. Nope, you got one more. So visit another player's shelter 1. Okay, so obviously I am on a private server, so we need to go to a public server and visit someone else's shelter. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, if it was visit my shelter, we could have just gone in my shelter, but we actually have to go into somebody else's shelter. All right, good stuff. I'm probably going to be attacked again here very soon. These are on a different server. That's how it goes here in the old wasteland. Always being attacked. All right, so let's look at the map here. As you can see, I'm on a public server. You have to visit another player's shelter. Now, one thing you got to remember is we don't have to know the person. We don't have to be on a team with the person. We can just visit anyone's camp, okay? You see this person's camp here? Now you know they have a shelter. Is when you look at their camp icon, you see that red? See that little red icon under their camp icon? That means they have a shelter that's active. As compared to this one up here, right? It only has the V for vendor. It does not have a shelter. Okay, so just an FYI, just to kind of save you a little bit of time, all right? Because not everyone will have a shelter at their camp. Let's go ahead. We're going to fast travel to this person's camp here. And again, you don't have to know them. You don't have to be on a team with them. Okay? You just go to someone's camp and you just go inside their shelter and you get out of it. All right, so here we go. Now, some people like to kind of hide their shelter. We'll have to kind of... Oh, there's right there. So here is the basic. Here's the free one that you get from Vault 51. Let's go ahead. We're going to enter the shelter. There we go. Just like that. You're going to see it pop up here in a second. There we go. Visit another player's shelter. 1 for 1. Done. Okay, let's get out. Usually when you go inside a person's shelter, you will get a little notification saying that someone is in your shelter. Someone entered it and someone exited it. All right, so there we go. There we go. Not too bad. Get down here a little bit. Where's the sun at? Right there. All right, I think we're done. We are just like that. Easy one, guys. Of course, you guys can do them a lot faster than me. I like to kind of explain things out, especially for the newer folk. And if I could do it, anyone can for sure. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwin 138, Robco. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.